God bless everybody on I guess this evening now. So there's some things out here that we need to talk about, especially, with, I know the sense of word Biden, because, they don't want you to talk about him. When it comes to him talking about him on social media, this is when people want to come after you. But the things that he is pushing, with these laws and stuff. And then I even caught a video one time, and I think it was about a couple months ago. He was basically saying that, we need to, the kids that come into the world, we have to let them know that they're of this world. And I'm like, why would he say something like that? So basically, he's saying wherever kids come in this world, we are the United States. They're the United States' children. I said, are you serious? I said, these people are really after the kids. I mean, you see it with the LGBT, you see with all that, with the drags and what else they got all out there? They got it, got Satanism, schools and stuff where they're coming all into the schools and different things like that. And now they want to push out these crazy laws. Because one of the laws that I seen when I was watching this one guy's video, I can't remember the guy's name, but you could probably, type it up on YouTube or whatever, and they'll probably pop up. But he was talking about, the laws and different things that Biden was saying and what he was trying to push. Said, I know one of them was saying that if you are a Christian and you have a child, like you have a newborn child, if that they want to take rights from that, because they always talk about, Christians are very judgmental and different things like that, to where they trying to say that we can take them away. And then there was another one where they were saying that you can't tell a like a little kid that he should not want to be, so quote unquote trans or this and that or LGBT, because if you consider saying that they can take your kids away. So it's obviously, you see, these are antichrist laws. These are the stuff for the Antichrist to come onto the scene. And that's what it's going to lead all to. They're not done. There's a lot more other things out there that they are trying to do. It's like now, world, you can used to just make your own decision and make your own choices. Now they're trying to push what they think and what choices and what things to do up on you. Now they're trying to push it right into your face, and they saying that you can't do nothing about it, because if you come against our agenda, if you come against what we're trying to push up on the children's, you're anti this, you're anti that, you're homophobia and all these just crazy shaming words. And I think I even caught a video, on the same guy's video, he was saying that they then came up with a word talking about anti-gender. So I guess if you're saying that, my son is supposed to be a boy and my daughter's supposed to be a girl. And but if they believe that they're like part of this, the stuff that the world is telling them that they are, that's considered discrimination to the, the LGBT and all that stuff. So I'm just like, what, are you kidding me? They are literally trying, and I told you guys, that's what they're trying to make. They're trying to take the rights from the parents, because number one, parents ain't even stepping up anymore and actually being a parent, because now in this generation, you got more divided homes more than ever before. So when the house is all divided, now the devil can creep in any kind of ways, because either that father is worrying about this, or that wife is, that mother is worrying about that. And they're not paying attention to their kids. They're just buying them iPhones and stuff right off the bat. And they just, just leave me alone. Just go have time. Go be on your phone. Just give me some time away. But you don't know what that kid is engaging in. And it's like, and I even done it even with my nephew, try to get them to watch cartoons and different things like that. Guess what they did? They got up. They was in my room. We was trying to watch it. They got up immediately and went out. I said, where y'all going? They said, that's boring. I said, we grew up on cartoon. We grew up on stuff like this where it was actually teaching you different things. Now in this generation, if SpongeBob came on, or that came on, or this show came on, kids are not interested. They're gonna look at that stuff like it's very boring. Because why? They have been polluted with so much social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. All this stuff is teaching kids now. Parents are no longer teaching kids anymore. It's the social media world. That's what's teaching the kids. So it's really something to really think about, to really realize that we are really in the end days, being a kid is not that anymore. Because now with the attacks coming, and this is why the devil's coming so bold after the kids, because everybody's delusional. Everybody's gone from truth. So now that they're gone from truth and gone from reality, it's easy for them to just go ahead and just push this stuff. And that's what it's going to come to. They're going to try to have the right to take your kids away. If you even believe in Christianity, if you are walking walking with Jesus Christ, they want to take those kids away. Because they saying, with the way Christians are, they're very judgmental and all this and that. They got all these type of things that they make up in their minds, and then they put it out there into the world, and the world sit there and they bow down to it. Because why? Because he's influenced, he's a president, he's over the world and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean you have to believe him. That's the problem. We put so many people up on the pedestal, but these people that you're putting up on the pedestal is the ones that's pushing out these wicked agendas. And these crazy laws and all this stuff is going by Biden. He went from, thinking, having us convinced that he was going to be a very great president. He was going to come out and do this and do that. And the next thing you know, he started doing totally bad. I mean, I just got to be honest. He went from giving us a good image. And that's what the Bible say. The devil comes like an image of light. He's going to come like he's going to have everything. He's going to have your back. He's going to do this. He's going to change this. He's going to do that. But then go and do the opposite. Total opposite. And what he's doing is destroying. That's what's doing. And the devil these people, they have to be with these occults. They have to be with all these things to be able to be in the White House. It's a lot of crazy things that's going on out there. And you guys need to really, truly watch your kids. I got nephews I got to pray over. Every night I got nephews I got to pray over, because they're polluted by the social media world. That nothing going outside and just going out. I remember I used to be a kid. I used to go outside and just do things by myself. Just go in different backyards, digging up grounds and all. I used to do all that stuff. It was always so much stuff to do, but kids ain't playing like that no more. You know what kids are coming into this world in? They're coming to the world of social media, iPads and all these different things, sitting up on that stuff for hours, sitting up on PlayStation games and stuff for hours. I'm talking about max 12 hours a day. That's not good. That's not good. And then I know a lot of parents, they were so, well, you can't tell me. Hey, I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is it's going to ruin your kid. It's gonna get your kids taken away, because the more you keep bowing down because, I like this iPad, I want to give him this, I want to give him that, I want to give him that, but it's gonna destroy his life, because he have grew up with the social media world to where he don't even know the real world. That child don't know the real world and what's going on, because they grew up with nothing but looking at a screen. And this is something to be very, very, very concerned about. So I'm gonna read this. I think I'm gonna put a screenshot up here. I think y'all seen a part of it on the thumbnail. It's this girl on Instagram her name is Ali Beth Stuckey. I never heard of her. Yeah. So I guess this is one of the things that she wrote. I had to pull it up on Instagram. And it says, the state doesn't care about your kids, doesn't know your child's name, their birth, their favorite food, what scares them, or makes them happy. If your baby died tomorrow, none of these politicians or whatever like that would shed a tear. You were there at their first breath. You were there when they're called out at night, and you will be the only one who will endure the sleepless nights when they've taken your child from you. When the child remains still depressed and now alone takes their own life because of how profoundly they were ruined at hands of state, it would be you picking up the pieces and planning a funeral, and none of the politicians who enabled it would care one bit. Just saying, revolutions have been started much over and much less. So, it's got a lot of people. It's got a lot of people all in the comments, and it's just crazy, because it's like they are bold enough to really. She's been saying some power. I could look at her Instagram and tell she look like she be telling the truth on some stuff. I'm surprised her page ain't banned or anything like that, because when you come against the truth, not the truth, but when you tell the truth, I'm surprised she didn't get banned, but this is one of the things, God is going to raise up people. And I know everybody, they say, well, I don't know why God will allow it if the government should be on the shows. Look, we know in the Bible, it says God raised up kings and he also tears them down. So God is putting them up there for a reason. We don't know why. We don't have no clue. Or God can turn the bad good. God is good like that. So we still don't know to this day and understand why God allowed this thing. And what I take out of it is God is trying to wake up everybody. That's what I take out of it. God is trying to get people to wake up, because there's a lot of people that are asleep and they don't even realize it. They don't know that the world has totally rocked them to sleep. This is why the enemy is coming bolder and putting stuff right in front of your face and saying, you're going to bow down to this. And if you don't bow down to this, you're anti this, you're bad. We're going to put you in jail. We're going to lock you up. We're going to take your money away. We're going to take money out of your bank account. This is how bold they're coming. And will you be able to still, even through all the process, would you ever be able to still keep telling the truth? Because they already going around shadow banning a lot of people because of the people that's telling the truth and that's not bowed down to the system. It's something to really think about and something to truly pray about. We have to really pray for our children in this time. We got to pray for the school. This is why we need Kingdom Banks. We need Kingdom Schools. And I like how Brother Marcus is setting up different things for the kids. Even for kids that don't have parents or may not have a dad or may not have a mother. And he's being, both of those. He have his wife, parenting the little girls and then the little guys. He's having them do certain things as a man's supposed to do. So it's good that he's doing things like that. And man, God bless his ministry. But we need more people to stand up like him. We really do, because the way the world is going is just insane. And nobody sees nothing wrong with it. Nobody sees nothing wrong with it. People would talk about, don't talk about LGBT and all this stuff. But when you talk about the kids that's being taught by Satan, by Satan in schools, it's like nobody don't have nothing to say about that. It's like they're scared of speaking up. They'll speak up for people that's saying, you're being anti-trans and all this and that. But when it comes all up on the kids, now you don't want to have nothing to say. So what's the problem? And it's just something to really think about. So I love you guys. Y'all be blessed. Put a thumbs up. I don't know if YouTube's going to show this. I pray that God, allow this video to get out, because he's powerful, and God knows how to work through anything in details to get videos out, to get the message apart. So it's something to really pray about. God bless you all. Love you guys. I don't know if I'll do another video today, but if I do, just be on the lookout. But y'all stay prayed up in the Zaka. We are living in some crazy times.